Hello and welcome to round 9 of UMRL. We are here in Singapore and we are now heading into quali. Last time we saw Piggy win with starting from pole position and seeing him win the championship. I'm here with Larry. That's all.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome once again to the Singapore Grand Prix. But it's not the same track that we had in Season 1. But once again, I think that's the Grand Prix that I'm most excited for of the season. And yes, it's qualifying right now, and we see the cars approach that absolutely monstrous turn 15. I mean, there's a monstrous, huge left-hand corner before. But the hairpin is really what's scary about this circuit.
Yeah, it's deadly, if you ask me. We'll see a lot of dive bombs there, if you ask me about that.
Yes, and there is very little runoff on the exit. Also, that turn 13 is pretty interesting because it's just like a straight, but if you go to the inside, you get a big advantage. Then it goes to the right again, and it's just so hard to nail that braking point because there's no curbs or anything. You need to look at the trees to know when to brake. And
Yeah, that is
yes.
right. Any predictions about the fastest lap today?
Whoa, I don't know. F1 fan right now does have it. I think it's a track where really anything could happen. I'm watching Laguna right now, and he, of course, is the favorite. No, actually, Piggy and Laguna share 3 pole positions each so far. And of course, last time Elcrack took it, who isn't racing today.
Big mistake for him.
But yes, it's really hard to predict here.
Yeah. F1 fan is currently leading, that's interesting.
Yes, he wasn't racing at Spa, but he is back after he raced at Valencia, and where he took his first podium in his first race. And the special thing about this round really is that we are full, that the lobby is full, and that it is filled with PC players. We do have Gazman here, who you might know from the PC leagues. Then John Slipstream is Figueroa. Then we have Cubo, the big one. Where is he? He's called Q Mobile right here. He's racing for Porsche, so that team still kind of exists because Bituco is also here, who is racing for the last time this time, or at least the last time for the next few weeks or something.
Piggy is leading the quali.
And now Piggy does have the fastest lap, and that is a really quick one, I think. 35.0 by Flix then, and yeah, it's really close between the 3 of them, and Pigeon also is there at the top. And now we go across the line already.
Cubo improves a bit. Oh, Laguna improves as well. Who else? Nobody really. Not any improvements.
Nicholas last across the line, I think. And only in 16th, that's going to be a very exciting starting grid. So it's Piggy alongside Flix, the best PC player, who is in the front row. And we once again see 101st on the front row. Then F1 fan third. That's where he finished in his first race. Laguna still up there in P4. So in terms of the fight for second place in the championship, he is really outplayed Matt today, who starts down in P15. Then Pigeon is in P5 for the 101st as well this time. Then Cubo in 6th, Nickel 7th for Williams, so really nice points for them as well. They are fighting with Hurricane Racing Team for 3rd in the team's championship. Malik is in 8th for MP Motorsport. Krasn at best of the Aston Martins only in 9th. And Seb, for one time, gets into the top 10. He almost took a podium at Spa. Then we have John Slipstream in 11th for Delta Corse. Guillermo 12th for Hurricane Racing Team. They are far down the order with Mad Max also now he got an offer for a reserve contract, let's say like that. Then Gaz Mobile is in P13. Frimpong for Levioso Sports Art, once again with not the best qualifying. Matt, then the big sensation in the second half of the grid. Nicholas once again with a pretty disastrous qualifying as well. Mad Max 17th and Bituco in his final race. yeah, not really there at the moment. Now we're on the grid. It's an interesting grid because the first two cars are around the corner. That's turn 7. And now the 5 lights will go on under the lights at Singapore, and we are on the way for the craziest Grand Prix of the year. Piggy is away cleanly. F1 fan makes it up to second place, and the next corner is to his inside. Then we got Flix in P3. Now Laguno is in 4th, battling with the second 101st car of Pigeon, who is sent into the wall. And then there's Nickel and the other Williams as well in there. And now through the long turn 13 we go. F1 fan trying to stay with Piggy. And now we head into the hairpin. And light rain is on the forecast. And now the two 101st cars are also battling each other in the hairpin. Is there going to be any chaos? It looks quite fine. And some have decided to stay out.
That's interesting. Yeah, they might be coordinated like a bluff by the weather, but I don't think it will be. It seems like it will be raining for the race now. Bituku is leading. Wait, that's moving fast.
Cubo is in P1, but it's a 1-2 for Porsche right there. Bituku in his last race, who started in last, now sees himself in P2, but I don't think that the gamble has worked out, and the drivers on the inters are coming closer and closer.
Piggy keeps the lead. F1 fan is looking for an attack now. Is he actually? I think he's more of trying to get away from the 3rd position, trying to get away from Flix, if possible. He's using the slipstream but not attacking. That's not a bad strategy if you ask me. Oh, some lag from F1 fan.
Oh, and that has really set him back. He's now out of the slipstream, and Flix is closer. Then we have Pigeon and Krasnet and Frimpong, also with a great start from 14th. And we now go towards the hairpin, and Krasnet kind of bailing out of it. But yeah, they all get the breaking point quite right. But there's huge chaos behind that, with Seb leading that pack.
Absolute chaos in the streets of Singapore.
And now there was a mistake by Pigeon, and Krasnet got up to 4th position. Frimpong in 5th, so he's done really well in the rain so far, which will now slowly dry up.
F1 fan is catching up little by little to Piggy, but still seems not attacking. Flix is catching up to them a little by little. Oh, mistake there. The group behind them will catch up, Pigeon in the pits, as well as other drivers. They go for softs. A group has formed. Seb is leading it, and at the end there is Guzman. Mobile. Okay, I think his name is Guzman in the server, but I'm not absolutely sure.
Yes, it is. And I don't know how Cubo now got up to P4. He was part of the group that stayed out. And yeah, then it was the Porsche 1-2 for a short moment. But now he's right at the front anyway, so I don't know what's going on. Guillermo and Krasnet are in P1 and 2. They will now pit. Let's see where Piggy is. He is in P9 and now will overtake all of them. But there's F1 fan going around the outside of him at turn 17. And now F1 fan is kind of ghosted somehow, but he's got the inside line into turn 3 and takes the lead of the Singapore Grand Prix. They are still wheel to wheel, and Piggy now up the inside, and F1 fan doesn't really fight it there. But towards the long turn 13 we go, and Flix is also waiting in the wings.
Very nice. Yeah, they're ghosting, which is interesting. Pigeon hasn't fallen down the order, which is something... Oh, Flix goes into first. A mistake by F1 fan and Piggy. That isn't very nice. Krusent, will he try his luck out on the outside? No, but F1 fan squeezes in there and is going to try and overtake. Piggy is not defending, he's keeping the normal line, it seems like it. He's little by little catching up to Flix, who is on hard, and Piggy is on soft. Soft certainly provide more grip, so it doesn't seem like something hard for Piggy. Brings in more speed now into the straight with a slipstream. Will try and overtake in one of the hardest turns. One of the hardest and most chaotic turns. Good exit by Flix, might as well keep the position if he is able to attack Piggy back with a counter. But it seems nice for now. Piggy takes the lead.
And Flix wanted to do a switchback, and that almost left the door open for Krasner, but now he's lost time again, and Flix
Ooh.
down the inside once again takes the lead, and we go towards the straight. Piggy's got the inside line already though, and will try and stay ahead there, and hugs the inside line through there, but now maybe Flix inching ahead in that kink. Now it's gonna be interesting towards the hairpin. Krasner just staying behind. They stay away from the wall there, but Krasner goes up to second place, and the two Levioso Sports Art cars are also very much at the front of the field. Yeah, let's see if the tires are gonna play any big role in terms of strategy, because it seems to be quite cloudy right here. But right now they are surely making a speed difference as Krasner takes the lead at turn 13.
Oh, it's a big fight for that first position, but Flix is keeping up with them very nicely even though he's on hard. Which is pretty interesting. That means Piggy is losing a lot of time by Flix and Krustenet. We might see a different winner today if you ask me, Larry. It will be interesting for sure.
Yes, of course. I mean, the rain could still shake things up, but now Piggy down the inside, a bit of squeezing there, and takes the lead again, and Krasner loses 2 positions in just a few corners there. Piggy will now keep the inside line and probably stay ahead, but they are still so closely together. But yeah, Piggy should be gaining more time on Flix than he is right now, because with the hard tires, Flix would be better off in the future. And now Flix once again goes through and into the lead.
F1 Fun is catching up to them, as well as Frimpong. Guillermo doesn't seem to be too far off, but yeah, he seems too far off. Still, okay, big mistake there. They slow down, F1 Fun gets in the pack. Mistake by Piggy there, takes Krustenet with him, and Flix is now in the lead with a good gap if you ask me. In the hards, again, battling with softs and hards is... damn, it's good.
Yeah, and battling on mobile with PC. I mean, I bought the PC game a few weeks ago, and I'm still not anywhere near as good on it as on mobile. And now that is, of course, a big change for them. And they were afraid that they're not too good. But Flix really holding his own here.
Yeah, he's proving
on the
wrong.
weaker compound of tire. And now the soft tires and the medium tires behind him are all gonna break down now, and they have to pit, and he doesn't have to pit.
Oh, that's interesting. You know, I actually play the game now. I don't really have that many hours, but I'll certainly tell you it's much easier to play it on controller rather than keyboard, because obviously have better input and all that. It's just a personal preference, I think.
Yeah,
whatever.
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
Flix on the outside of Krustenet now. Very nice over... oh, that wasn't... a bit of squeezing there. So Krustenet didn't lose too much time, so I won't say anything bad. Laguno is quite far back, as well as Pigeon. Pigeon...
oh, what happened to Pigeon right now? I think he might have pitted. Piggy also already has pitted, so he's now maybe trying an undercut on Krustenet or something, I don't know. But Krustenet is still hanging in there in the lead of the race, or in second place, just trying to hold onto the slipstream of Flix, who is really performing well here. But yeah, Laguno holding the fastest lap right now, but he's nowhere near the front. And Matt is now, after he started in 15th.
You know, we haven't seen anybody leave yet, so it's a good race till now. Still.
That is true. That's incredible. I'm really impressed by how they handle the hairpin and all that so far. Not too much chaos.
Well, there's a big battle happening behind for that 10th position. Oh,
And Piggy is in there. Oh,
yeah, Piggy is in there as well.
And Gus
Piggy
somehow got caught up on the pit wall right there.
Yeah,
I don't know. Now he's out of the fight.
Piggy is losing a lot of time here, which is not helping him a lot. But why would he care? He's a winner, so he won the championship already, so I wouldn't really care if I was him. Still.
Yeah, it's you just need to have fun right here, not rage quit, which is working quite nicely for many people. And now many people are in the pit lane, and Malik is gaining a lot of positions through that. And yeah,
Flix
Malik kind of putting himself into the fight at the moment. And he's now right with Krasnett, maybe trying to send it up the inside of turn 8. But now he stays behind.
I'm impressed by Flix today, man. The gamble on hards and you know it's gonna rain. To gamble on hards is very nice, you know. And it worked out well for him, if you ask me. He's currently in the lead by a good 3 seconds. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Now Guillermo disappears from second. The gap just gets bigger.
Frimpong and F1 Fan, both teammates are fighting for the 4th position. Well, that was a bit squeezing there from Frimpong. But maybe they should be helping each other rather than fighting, but I can't tell them. It's their decision. Guillermo now catching up.
It seems super difficult. Oh, and they almost put each other into the wall there, turn 13. That's a big scrap always for that inside line, because you just gain so much time because of the shorter distance that you travel. Yeah, that's basic racing alliance, but it's really interesting still. And Guillermo somehow taking advantage of that, but now F1 Fan once again going through. But yeah, LSA not helping together that much. But yeah, Malik is still up there. Oh, and now I think they almost send each other into the wall behind. Frimpong really defending aggressively.
Yeah, big stuff now happening.
And now Flix pits for the 3rd time, so his first real stop.
Yeah, I think this is the last time he'll be pitting if he's coming out on hards. Krasnett now takes the lead. With Flix not so far behind, so there's still a fighting chance for that win. Okay, Krasnett with a mistake. Both do the exact same mistake into that corner. Very interesting stuff happening now. No real strategic masterclasses here, so it's mostly fighting we've seen till now. Even if it's a pretty dangerous track on some corners.
Absolutely. And this time the hard one-stop might really work. Krasnett is also kinda doing it, I think. I don't remember what tire he was on before, but he is right there, and he's right now in the lead. Of course, it's 2 to 3 laps fresher tires for Flix or something. I don't know. Guillermo behind is on softs, and now he's once again fighting with the Leviosos.
Oh, there's a fight between Piggy and Matt now for 6th position. Matt is giving a space, and Pigeons has caught up again, so it wasn't so much of a deal breaker for him this time. He is catching up little by little. He'll get into the fight with them. Oh, what happened there with Pigeon? He stopped in the middle of the track.
Oh, and wow, that's Piggy. That's Piggy who has been into the hairpin, or to the runoff that doesn't exist there, and that's cost him a lot of time. I just wanted to say that Piggy kind of disappeared from the radar at the front of the track, but now he's really down the order and doesn't have the best of tires, and now really nothing is going his way right here. That's the curse of when you have won the championship sometimes. And Cuba is fighting with Malik, and Cuba is fighting with Piggy. He's in the sandwich of the MP Motorsports. And yeah, his race not really unfolding that well so far.
Oh. Yeah, that was a big mistake there, if you ask me. It might be Matt's fault. Might have pushed him, but we can't say because I didn't see him push him or anything.
Yeah, me neither.
So it was probably a mistake of Piggy. We might see it later. Pigeon left now.
Oh my god, no way!
Again.
But he left the game immediately.
Yeah.
I didn't see he left the race message, so it might once again have been a connection issue, just like at Spa, if you saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Now a fight between F1 Fan and Guillermo, both are teammates in the McLaren team. I don't think they'll be fighting that too hard, if you ask me. Still. Frimpong behind them, but still a second and a half behind. Yeah,
Frimpong really was the one that was defending very aggressively in that pack. Now it seems to be a bit more peaceful right here. And that's also the case at the front. It's still not possible for Flix to catch up to Krasnett, who, I don't know, put in some crazy laps before he pitted or something, and yeah, kind of did an overcut, but now his hards are also not too great. I don't know.
I think it was mostly because Felix waited too much on the hard, and you lose around 7 to 8 seconds in the pits, so Kristen had pitted at the exact moment the tires were going bad, and Felix just kept going with the bad tires. That maybe lost him a couple of seconds, so yeah.
Yeah. It will probably come back to him now because Krasnett has got the older tires, so he actually did an undercut and not an overcut.
Yeah, now a fight between F1 Fan and Guillermo. Guillermo on the outside, F1 Fan on the inside, but in the next corner, Guillermo have the inside. No. Good stuff from F1 Fan. Guillermo, oh, good stuff. F1 Fan pits, Guillermo takes the position and is now currently third. Felix is second, trying to catch up to Krustin, but Krustin's been doing some miracle stuff. He's been putting in a lot of work. Oh, mistake there. Felix is catching up little by little now. A lot of mistakes. Maybe pressure has been put on Krustenet now.
Yeah, the tire is getting slippery, and that, of course, also takes, makes the carnage easier. And yeah, we haven't seen any rain, which has kind of helped Flix, but you don't really know when the rain is gonna come anyways. Right now it looks like Guillermo will take his second podium, but now he pits. It's still gonna be interesting, but the Leviosos will also do it. F1 Fan, it looks like he's done an undercut right here, and where is he going to be? It's once again gonna be close, but he has gone ahead of Guillermo and ahead of Frimpong.
Yeah, interesting stuff. Their pace is most surprising to me. They're keeping it very steady. No real downgrade in time, so
yeah.
Lag by F1 Fan now. Guillermo takes it. Takes the third position. Oh, a lot of lag by F1 Fan. Not good for him. Moves down to fourth. Oh, Frix is catching up to Krustenet. There will be a fight.
Yes, now it's really crunch time between the two of them. And he's in the slipstream.
Yeah, Krustenet made a couple of very crucial mistakes now. Frix will certainly take advantage of that and try and overtake. There's only 5 laps remaining, so this should be interesting.
We go to the hairpin. Is he going to do a send already? I don't know. I think he can bide his time a little bit, but his tires really don't look too good anymore as well. And we still have 5 entire laps to go now. So, I don't know. Guillermo's got an 8-second gap, but they will surely suffer together at the front. Flick's still staying behind right there. And what's actually going on behind the top 5? It's Seb in 6th, but he's on old hards. John Slipstream or Figueroa is looking quite good already in defense.
Felix on the inside, He's gonna take him into that hairpin. Krustenet now on the inside. Will defend that position. A masterclass of defense there. Krustenet is trying. No, but Felix will take that position now. Will Krustenet attack back with older and much worse tires? The grip is certainly not. He doesn't have the tire wear in favor for now. Krust is still keeping that slipstream, so he might as well try and overtake soon. Now on the outside of the longest corner here. That is not a good idea if you ask me, but he'll maybe try in the hairpin. 4 laps to go, and those tires don't look good on Krust.
Oh, and now he sets it up the inside. And Flix has been squeezed into the wall. It will get really desperate between the two of them, and Krasnet has decided to let him go. And this now is really getting to a meltdown here. And it is just destined to be, because, I don't know, the hard tires are gonna be terrible in 2 laps time. And I think the chances for Krasnet to maybe still take the win with these drifty tires might increase if Flix's tires are just that bad as well.
Yeah, but it seems that Flix will have the tire advantage at least for now. Now on the outside, will he be able to? Yeah, also we saw a pretty respectable move there by Krustenet, so sportsmanship. The best thing in racing. Yeah, okay, Flix is now in the lead. Krustenet has that slipstream and might try an overtake here again in that long left-hander. Now Krust on the inside, Flix on the outside. Oh, rain is coming, way. What an upset now. Oh, those tires, it will be very fun now.
That final lap is going to be unbelievable. It's a 6-second gap between Guillermo and Flixter, so it's not going to be possible for him to take a win. And they're wheel to wheel now, heading down the straight and towards turn 17, which looks like the first corner of the next lap, but now we are in the final lap of the race. When is the heavy rain going to come, and who is going to bring it home now? And here it is. Flix right now is still ahead. Krasnit is suffering more and more on these drifty tires.
I don't think Krasnit will be able to bring it home this time though. Yeah, he's losing a lot because of the tires. Certainly does not seem like his day. And here we are into the final. Is this no? It's not the final turn.
Yes,
the second final turn.
Almost.
Okay. Into the last straight, into the final turn. Who will win? Will it be? It's Krasnit.
What?
I think it's Krasnit. Damn, good stuff. The Spaniard wins in Singapore. Let's go.
That wasn't
what
even on
a
screen.
Race.
On my screen, Flick's still on the inside. But what a race by the two of them, with the amazing, basically one-stop strategy after the rain. That surely wasn't planned like that, because you just couldn't know that it was going to rain. But amazing by both of them, with different approaches, and it was almost equally as fast.
Incredible stuff today by both Krasnit and Flix. Absolutely incredible. But I did indeed see Flix coming in first and then Krasnit.
Yeah.
But the timer showed otherwise, which was interesting. Maybe lag difference. I don't know if that counts though, and we might as well go. That might go under investigation. But that was still a great race to see, and I'm happy I got to saw it live. Something like that. Okay, the podium is Krasnit, Flix and Guillermo for the top 5. The rest of Frimpong, F1 Fan, Seb, Matt, Piggy. Yeah, Piggy with a pretty bad performance today. Oh, there's 2 fastest laps by F1 Fan and Cubo, 35.13. Piggy's race today was ruined and wasn't the best. Laguno didn't finish that well, and Nico as well. Both Williams didn't do very well today. Yeah, a great performance by the Aston Martin out there, and the review also take both cars in the top 5. That's interesting now. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's their best result of the season, by far, and they were always at the top, and I think they are in all the other leagues as well. So, yeah, and of course, P, that is his worst ever result. I'm pretty sure he did finish on the podium every race so far, and the season might go down to one of the this season might go down in history as one of the greatest already. But it's kind of typical for dominating drivers to be bad at Singapore.
Yeah, a bit like Max Verstappen last season.
Yeah.
What a race.
Yeah, Cubo, of course, with a nice performance then in the end as well. I mean, he only picks up 1 + 1 point for the fastest lap, but yeah, almost did that incredible gamble, and yeah, it didn't pay off in the end. And Pituco finishes P16 in his final race for now. Did only race in 4 races this season, but of course one of the iconic drivers of the league as well, and we will miss him. And Pigeon DNFing as the only one, by the way.
Yeah, that wasn't too unexpected if you ask me.
Here's how the standings look ahead of the last round of the autumn season. And there has been huge drama involving Matt. He has been convicted of racing under a different name in UMRL. So he was disqualified from the last 3 rounds. And this puts him from 2nd to 6th in the championship. And his teammate Krasnit goes up to 2nd with 100 points. We will talk about this more in the final race of the season. So we will see an incredible fight for 2nd in the championship between Krasnit, Malik and Laguno. Guillermo is also ahead of Matt now. Elcrack in 7th, then Nicholas Cato in 9th. Still hasn't raced since Monaco, and Wilger is in 10th. Aston Martin keep the points from Matt. Hurricane Racing Team and Williams will still fight for 3rd position. LSA and the 101st are still very closely together. and One Time and Porskra, which doesn't exist anymore but still gets drivers, are tied on points right now.
Thanks for watching, and we will see each other next time in the grand finale. We already know who the champion is, so just come and watch. It will be certainly fun. We saw a great battle today by Frix and Krust. A well-deserved win by Krust in it today. I'll say that much.
Yes, the gloves are off and Piggy is struggling right now. Let's see how it will be at Brazil, a track where Laguna won last season, and it's unbelievable that we already are at this point again. But yeah, I'm really excited. Like and subscribe. I always forget to say it like in the middle of the race or something. I always want to say something funny, but then I just say it in the end and no one will hear it. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see each other next time. Bye bye.